Do you guys want to make these delicious Cheddar Bay biscuits with me? All right, my darlings, let's get started. We're going to start out with 2 cups of Biscuit going into the bowl. 2/3 cup of milk going in. I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. Use the last 1/2 cup to top my biscuits with. 1.5 cups cheese, and we're going to give this a good mix. So that's what you're looking like right now. We have the oven set on 450 to preheat. We're just going to continue mixing this up, pulling from the sides into the middle. You want to get this completely mixed together. And that's what you want your dough to look like. So now I am going to do a drop style biscuit. So let's get a greased baking pan ready. I have my baking sheet ready. I am going to drop by a heaping tablespoon onto my baking dish here. Here are my biscuits. If you'll remember, we saved about 1/4 cup of shredded cheese. I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on top of each one of these biscuits to make that crispy, crunchy, cheesy goodness that we all love. So I'm just going to put a little bit on each one. Make sure it's a even spread around. And then we're going to put these in the oven. We're going to cook them for about 6 to 8 minutes. All right, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to get mine in the oven. While our biscuits are making, we're going to melt 1 stick of butter in the microwave in 15-second increments. To our bowl of melted butter, we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to give that a good stir. Here goes my garlic powder. All right, we want to mix this up very well. Get those seasonings all incorporated into our melted butter. Just whip it up really well. All right, you want that butter to look like that, all mixed together. Set this to the side until our biscuits are ready. Once our biscuits are almost ready, they're not quite brown on top, but they have risen and the cheese is nice and melted. Now's where that yummy seasoned butter is going to come into play. I'm going to use my fancy handy dandy pastry brush, also known as a paintbrush. It works the best that I have found, and then I'm just going to paint the sides and the tops of these biscuits with that amazing butter. Get them back in the oven for just a couple more minutes. You want the tops of these to brown up just a little bit, all the sides. Pop them back in the oven for just a couple more minutes. Here we go, our delicious biscuits coming out of the oven. We're going to take our butter and coat them one more time. You know it's going to be so yummy. These are delicious. And they're going to taste just like they came out of a restaurant. They are so yummy. It's definitely a crowd favorite around here. The whole family loves these cheesy garlic Cheddar Bay biscuits. So I hope you'll make them soon too, because I know your family will love them as much as mine does. All right, you guys go make them and enjoy.